Welcome back to Cat President. I was just about to say animal lover. I'm so used to saying that. Well, we are now on chapter 9, in which Banders isn't the only new kitty to take the stage. Alright. And this actually sums up what happened in chapter 8. Banders took the stage and is now a new president candidate somehow. My jaw dropped. Banders? Banders was running for president now. So, can I get a podium here? What? I'm a very serious candidate running a very serious campaign here. Heyo.
Meow.
Isn't that the crazy cat who protested the last debate? I wasn't told there would be another cat in this debate. I'm worried this will result in less time for me. Random dog appears behind me. You don't need time, because from now on it's gonna be all Benders all the time. Hi America, I'm Benders and I'm running for president. You probably know me better as the country's most handsome political protester. Well, I decided the best way to fix the political system is from within. Make me your president. I'm a much better pig than any of these corrupt cats, especially my bro Thundy here. Your brother? Yes, Banders is my brother and I have no idea what he's doing here. Jackson, stop! Oh well. I'm Thunder's younger, more handsome brother, and I'm affluent. That means I'm rich now. Rich enough to run my own presidential campaign. Impossible! I've seen your financial statements. You're practically broke. Where did you get the money to run a campaign? The scratches. You know how much I love my claw taste. Scratches. Thanks to them, I won $500 million. It's the money I need to run my own presidential campaign. Banders for president. Woo, 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 hoo. Banders, Banders, Banders. Come on, audience. Start cheering with me. Banders, Banders. Audience, silence. Then you say it's your job to control Banders. Yes, yes it is. Then shouldn't you? I suppose it's up to me to stop him. Hopefully this won't be too painful. And another thing, cats don't get paid as much as humans do. What's up with that? I demand better conditions for the working class, fresh milk in the drinking fountains, mandatory cat naps for all. Could you please just move on to the first question? No, not unless the question is how awesome are you, Banders? How awesome are you, Banders? Very awesome. Next question. What are you even doing here and how did you get past security? I'm running for president and I don't know what happened to security. Now, keep the questions coming. I'm on a roll. Excuse me, I believe I still haven't received a question. I made my way to the stage and tracked Banders back behind the curtains. He was right about one thing. Security at the debate was basically non-existent. Banders, what are you doing? I'm running for president. Didn't you hear me earlier? Yes, but I don't believe it. What about all that stuff you said earlier on the plane? What stuff? You know. So, you don't like any of the presidential candidates? No, Well, anyone who runs for president is either crazy or egomanic, or both. There is no good reason for anyone to run for president. I say we bring back the good old days when candidates weren't allowed to campaign for themselves. Is that what you really think, or is that your political protest side talking? Of course, that's what I really think. If I said one thing in public but said different things in private, then I'd be no better than the politicians I'm always insulting, those greedy politicians who only care about money. Oh yeah, I did say that. Well, I take it all back. I was young. I was stupid. You can't hold me responsible for that. That was earlier this morning. Yes, but now that I'm rich, I have a fresh perspective. I can see that I was wrong all along. Millionaires like me don't need higher taxes. We need lower taxes. We already pay more than our fair share to the government. In fact, why should I have to pay for someone else's kids to go to college? That's not fair. I don't want to support a bunch of freeloaders. If they want to go to college, they should pay for it themselves. Yeah, I don't get the American system with their really expensive colleges, but no, richer people should pay higher taxes. You have enough money, so give it away. But that will never happen since rich people run politics. That is literally the exact opposite of everything you've been saying for the past 9 months. Look, I worked hard to get my money. No, you didn't. You won the lottery. Winning the lottery was hard work. I had to play for years before I won big. In fact, I could have gone my whole life without winning. That's not fair. And when I'm president, I'm going to fix the lottery system. That's not... whatever. The point is, you should take a few steps back and think about your situation before you do something crazy like run for president. Too late, already running. Gonna win. Vote for Benders. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a debate to win. The debate is getting along just fine without you, look. Which is wrong, and it is an injustice that must be fixed immediately. I think the real injustice in our country is that some political candidates don't get a fair amount of time during debates. Senator Kale, it is not your turn for rebuttal. Do I get you to rebut myself? Because I'd be fine with that if it meant I got to talk more. I'm also in favor of being allowed to talk more. Could we put a ban on commercial breaks? Maybe we could keep the debate going during the commercials, you know, for the people who are watching online. I agree with Thunderpaw for once. Thank you, I think. I object, Your Honor. Oh, jeez, you ran on stage when I wasn't looking. This is not a courtroom, Mr. Benders. Good, because I don't have a legal degree. I don't have any kind of degree whatsoever. I don't even have a temperature. That's how much I hate degrees. Therefore, the political elite. Can I get a question on economics? I'm really good with economics. I can spell it backwards and forwards. SCIMON. No? I didn't have a choice. I went on stage to grab Benders again. Carter, what are you doing here? Okay, now I don't know. Saving your campaign? I'm saving your campaign. Benders, come here, you naughty kitty. No, you can't stop me. My campaign will live forever in the heart of Americans everywhere. Excuse me, everyone. It's my turn to speak. DJ Nibbles. Everyone fell silent and looked at DJ Nibbles. To be honest, I had forgotten he was even at the debate. He had only said one thing the entire night. As you said at the beginning, if I gave up all my responses tonight, I could get a speech at the end. I did not say that. I was interrupted by... That's not fair. Why does he get more time than... Silence! I am using my time to speak now, and I will not be interrupted. But don't worry, this won't take long. America, my campaign, has suffered recently thanks to a brutal false attack from Thunderpaw. He claimed there was a problem with my birth certificate. Then there was none when there was none. I think it's time for me to return the favor. Time for me to make Thunderpaw's poll numbers drop to the single digits. But I won't sink to his level and make up false accusations. No, the accusations I'll make tonight are 100% true. This is highly irregular. I demand that you stop at once. Stop? You want me to stop? Okay, then I'll bring out my assistant to continue the story. Oh, Oreo? Oh, Oreo? Wow, you're fat. I'm sorry, I shouldn't, but... Hello, America. I'm Oreo. I used to be Thunderpaw's fiancé. I'm here to tell you the truth about his campaign. Chapter 10, in which a former lover shows up to ruin everything. Thunderpaw almost fainted. I had to get him a glass of water. He's been secretly funding all the other campaign as an anonymous donor. Here are his financial statements to prove it. He's given $75 million to Rover and Dr. Nomnoms, over $100 million to various fancy football campaigns. Hey, you didn't mention me. How much money did you give to my campaign? You're at the bottom of the contribution list here with $4.25. Hey, that's not fair. I could get more time to explain why this isn't fair. I'll tell you it's not fair. Recently he pulled all his funding from Frisk's campaign, $80 million. As you can see on line 52, and that happened after that. Frisky ended his campaign. Thunderpaw, have you been using your money to influence the other candidates' campaigns? I wouldn't call it influencing exactly. Note how he donated all the money through his business while taking pains to stay anonymous. He didn't want anyone to know about this. Then how did you learn about it? How did you get your paws on my private financial records? Oh, Thundy, this is why I broke up with you 2 years ago. You're an idiot. I can't believe you haven't changed your computer password in all that time. Wait, you're still using Dreamhouse as your password for everything? I told you you need to have a different password for every computer and website. That's not the worst of it, everyone. Let me tell you the story of why I broke up with Thunderpaw, or should I say why I threw his sorry butt to the curb. No! Thunderpaw screamed and burst into tears. He ran off stage, crying his eyes out. What's wrong, Thunderpaw? Scared of the truth? You're just as big of a loser as you always were. Thank you, Oreo, for showing everyone the truth about Thunderpaw. He's a crybaby loser, and that's why I tempt him. I only stick with winners. Which is why I'm proud to say that I have picked Oreo to be my vice president. If I win this election, Oreo and I will serve as all of you in the White House. Vote for DJ Nibbles/Oreo. What a surprise. Candidates don't usually pick their VP until much later on in the race. Oreo, since Thunderpaw seems to have left, you can have his podium. Thank you very much. Hey, what is this? I didn't get a podium. I demand equal podium treatment for all candidates. I also demand the legalization of catnip. It is a disgrace that some cats are arrested for playing with catnip all day long. But catnip has always been legal. Really? Oh, hey, everyone, see how quickly I got what I demanded? Vote Bandus for president. He'll get things done. The next question is for Dr. Nomnoms and Oreo. It comes from one of our online viewers. Okay, looks like the debate is finally getting back to normal, but where's Thunderpaw? He still hasn't returned. Well, let's look for Thunderpaw. I want to look for Thunderpaw, sure. He's been mean to me in the past, but he's still my candidate. I want to make sure he's okay. Also, I admit, I'm super curious to learn more about his history, the Oreo. I found Thunderpaw in the backstage area, crying. Aww. It's not fair. It's just not fair. Thunderpaw, are you okay? No, I'm not okay. I'll never be okay again. The debate was a disaster. First, my brother comes on stage and says he's running for president. It's ridiculous. He made a complete fool out of himself and the entire family. Nobody's going to take me or him seriously ever again. But I thought, hey, maybe I can move past that. Maybe I can write Benders off as a joke. I don't want to do something like that, but if it'll save my campaign. So you care more about the campaign than your brother? No, that is... I don't think so. I mean, I know Benders is a little kooky, but he's still my twin brother. We've been together all our lives and I love him. In fact, sometimes it seems like he's the only one I can depend on. That's not true. You can depend on me. But you hate me. I don't hate you. I question some of your political principles. No, I can tell the truth. You hate me. You just don't want to say it because I am at a low point right now and it's cruel to kick someone when they're down. This is ironic, isn't it? I have made a career out of stepping on other people, but the minute someone steps on me, I lose it. I'm done for. You're not done for. This campaign isn't over yet. It's kind of you to care for me after all the garbage I put you through. Maybe if I had been kind like you, I wouldn't be in this position because I was wrong. I was wrong to attack the other candidates. I should have played fair all along. I thought maybe if I acted like Oreo and won the presidency, I could win her back. Ask about Oreo. Oreo, so are you finally ready to tell me the truth about her? I guess it doesn't matter anymore. You know most of the details, right? Hi, Benders. Was Thunderpaw always this mean growing up? No, he used to be a lot nicer. That was before he lost his business. What happened? I went bankrupt, okay? One of the investors pulled the plug, so I couldn't afford the property payment. I don't want to talk about it. The investor stopped funding the project. That was his fiancée. When they broke up, she took her money with her. She called off the marriage and then you went bankrupt and that's when you started acting differently. Right, Oreo, she was my fiancée. I loved her with all my heart. We went into business together and it was the happiest time of my life. I was different then and nicer, friendlier, more like you. I believed in the goodness of the world and the future of society. I felt that with Oreo by my side, we could accomplish anything. We would make a living selling cat houses and growing old together. Maybe that That's what would have happened if I hadn't filed for patent. Patent. I invented a new type of cat house. We got 20 orders for it in the first week. I decided to file a patent, but then when the paperwork came back, the patent was in Oreo's name. She said that all the credit went to her because she was funding the store. I said I invented the house, so I should get the credit. We had a huge fight, and that's when her real personality revealed itself. She was greedy, insulting, ruthless, and she cared for no one but herself. Sounds like you. That's no accident. After she left, I went into business for myself, and I acted just like her. I scratched and clawed my way to the top, intent on destroying her and her livelihood. I wanted to make sure she couldn't profit on my patent. And if she went bankrupt, it would be ultimate revenge. She deserved it. Did you bankrupt her? No, she turned around and sold my patent to a major corporation for peanuts, just to spite me. It made me furious. I was so blinded by anger, but more than that, I was grieving because I still loved her. I know, it's stupid and typical. A Tom acts tough to hide the fact that his heart was broken. I'm stupid. I'm pathetic. You're not pathetic. I think you're a scared cat who got way over his head. In a way, it's cute. But you need to get over Oreo. Forget about her. Find someone new to love. A kind person who won't break your heart. Someone like you. Alright. Let's see what the next... Okay, it's not the next chapter yet. Based on your responses throughout this game you unlocked. The good ending! Okay. But we'll see that in the next part, since this is already way too long. Or should I go with this? Oh, come on, let's finish this. I don't know. I don't think it will take that much longer. Someone like me? Yes, you would be an amazing person to fall in love with. You're kind and loyal, and you always see the best in other people, even grouchy cats like me. But there's a problem. A problem with me? No, a problem with me. I've been horrible to you. I've lied to you, insulted you. I even blackmailed you. You don't deserve that, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry I hurt you. That's okay, I forgive you. You see, you're too nice for an awful cat like me. This is why I can't let myself fall in love with you any more than I already have. No matter what, I just end up hurting you. Fall in love with me any more? I shouldn't have said that. You love me? Yes, I think I do. I mean, ever since Oreo, I haven't been sure what love is. But I know that I admire you. I admire your strength and your courage. Why do you think I've always kept you around close to me? I thought that was my job. That was an excuse because I wanted to be near you. I like you. You remind me of who I was, who I want to be. You make me a better cat catcher, whether you know it or not. But it's not enough for me to say it. I want to be like you. I need to follow up my words with actions. I have to do the right thing. Thunderbolt left the room with a determined look in his eyes. I followed at a distance, fighting my confused feelings. Thunderbolt loved me? Could this be true? I had been hoping for a long time that there was a bit of kindness underneath Thunderbolt's hostile attitude. And now it happened. The nice Thunderbolt, the real Thunderbolt, had come out. He was here to stay. Furthermore, I can't even... Excuse Excuse me, I have something to say before this debate ends. Why does everyone keep interrupting my debate? I need to apologize to everyone here. For the past several months, I've attacked all of my opponents and said harsh things about them. I've been on the offensive, always criticizing people and never thinking of how my words affected others. That is wrong. I should have never done that. I don't want to be a president if it means I have to step on everyone else together. I'm sorry. Politics should not be a series of characters' attacks and false accusations. It shouldn't be a circus where people say outrageous things to get attention. It should be about cats working together for the good of the country. Rover, I apologize for saying you're a strange-looking cat. DJ Nibbles, I'm sorry for asking about your birth certificate. Dr. Nomnoms, I'm sorry for insulting your hair. Kale, I'm sorry for interrupting you at every single debate. Banders, I'm sorry for saying you're a crazy idiot. I mean, you are crazy, but you're still my twin brother. I love you. Ah, I love you too, you big galoot. And Oreo, I'm sorry things didn't work out between us, but that was 2 years ago. I'm not going to hold a grudge against you anymore. I especially want to apologize to a special woman. The one woman who opened my eyes and who made me see that I was on a destructive, hurtful path. Kaja, I'm sorry I didn't listen to you sooner. I'm sorry to everyone. Goodbye, America. I'm Thunderpaw, and I'm hereby ending my campaign for President of the United... No, you can't quit, Thunderpaw. I love you too. Yeah, we all love you. You make politics interesting. I agree. I like this new Thunderpaw much better than the old one. Old, mean one. Thunderpaw! 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 You all forgive me? Seriously? Yes. I don't. Quite, Oreo. Oh, I'll pick a new VP. You don't know how much this means to me. I love all of you so much. Let's win the presidency together. Even though the media said that Rover won the debate, everyone knew who really won. Thunderpaw's approval rating went through the roof, and he won New Closure and South Catalina with huge leads. The public couldn't get enough of the new kind of Thunderpaw. He spent the rest of the campaign doing good things like donating his money to charities and building cat houses for the poor and underprivileged. Of course, he couldn't have done it without me. I was with him the entire time. He called me his inspiration for kindness and generosity. I think he was exaggerating a little bit, but I was flattered nonetheless. On his birthday, I decided to give him a little present. I kissed him, and I asked him to be my cat friend. He's not stupid, so he said yes. We've been dating each other ever since. I secretly can't wait until his presidency is over and he can undergo the surgery to turn himself into a human. Then we can get married and retire together in happiness and peace. Oh, did I not mention his presidency? Yes, Thunderpaw easily won the nomination at the National Convention, and he picked Banders to be his vice president. Together, the two of them launched a campaign of friendliness and goodwill which infected the nation. The contest wasn't even close, and on election day, Thunderpaw got the majority vote in every single state. I know I voted for him, and I'd do it again. And that's the story of a cat who ran for president, a wild cat who I managed to tame with my love and affection. I'm glad that I got to know the real Thunderpaw. Well, that was a really, really short game. So I get 3 achievements: the crude one, hail whatever, and something with president. Well, time to talk about the game. Yes, I know it's more of a parody than anything else, but it was really fun, especially with Thunderpaw as my president candidate. Going against him every time, telling him he's an idiot or he's wrong. It was really fun, since I'm normally not the character that points out the flaw of a person. I normally do it more in the shadows. And yeah, it was fun. It wasn't the greatest visual novel I've ever played, but still it was fun, and I think I will play another route another time, but not directly after this. You can tell me who your favorite candidate is, and I can go for that cat in my next playthrough. But I don't know when that will be. It will not be anytime soon. I've got some games planned ahead, so yeah. I was thinking that would go a bit longer, but I guess I'll have to start a new series, and I'm not sure what yet, but yeah, let's see. If I'm not completely wrong, I can use the game I actually planned at the end of Blind Song to start now, since the Blind Song is probably a little longer than these 6 parts that this route was. And yeah, I don't know, I'm recording this on the 3rd of August, so I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I hope you liked it.
Hey everybody.
Yeah, that scared me the first time that came up. I opened the game and something said, "Hey everybody," someone. I was like, what? What's going on? Where is this coming from? So yeah, you can leave me your favorite cat down there and we can go for them next time. The mysterious Dr. Nom Nom, the hyperactive DJ Nibbles, the cat dog Rover, or the normal cat Kale. Sadly we can't go for Banders. It would be fun though. So yeah, I'm happy to receive your comments, and I'll see you in my next series, whatever it might be. Bye!